Class like Kipp.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner. And today we got Mike and Dave. They're in college now, but they went to Kipp. They got their camp coming up July 22nd, correct?
July 22nd, yeah.
All right, fellas. Welcome. First time here. I mean,
Yeah.
we've had the Kipp folks here a while, but before we get to the camp, just how's everything been for you guys? In what year you guys? Year 3 in college?
Yeah, Rising Junior.
Yeah, you guys are rising juniors. You guys were kind of like the foundation at Kipp Academy to get them to able to reach the Super Bowl, the state championship this past season. How's it just like seeing the success the program has had since you guys have left?
It's been good. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to be like that washed up college. Yeah, but no, it's been good. I don't want to take credit because Juan and Vic and Mornell and all those guys did their thing. But yeah, it was good seeing like all the hard work and the foundation we did coming through fruition.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's really cool seeing them because I'd go back like here and there just to work out in the gym because Rav and Grimaldi would always let me. And it was always being weird because I was like that big brother. I was like that old like washed up dude in the gym. Just being like, oh, like I used to be here, but no, they're really good. They're all hardworking kids. They're good guys, and it's always fun watching them.
Yeah, kind of bouncing off that. Was it kind of seeing them from their freshman year? And then seeing just how much improvement that they've gotten throughout the years, while you guys were in college, but when you guys check in or whatever, just seeing those guys' improvement, especially Vic and Juan, just how they kind of taken off and being one of the best players in the States.
Well, yeah, honestly, like their confidence from like their freshman year is just they've always had it and they've always had it. But like watching them improve and like really like buy in to me was like just like awesome because there were summers like my sophomore or his freshman, well at least my junior, his freshman year, like we were like, all right, let's go hit the field. And like we would work out sometimes, but like he would hit me up when I got back and like, all right, let's go lift. Like all the gyms open, like let's do this and that. So like watching him like really improve and grow as a man and as a person is really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Now you guys got this camp coming up in July. What was the idea of doing this camp? What kind of brought this idea together, and what was able for you guys to be able to have it next month?
I just thought about like what I would wanted when I was in high school. In high school there was always the 7-on-7 camps and like stuff for like the skill players, but there was never nothing for the linemen. And I know I'm like super competitive, and I would wish that like when I was in high school there was a way for me to like test myself against all the other linemen in Lynn, or like just be able to compete against them. So I just knew like me coming back to Lynn, I wanted to like put something on just like that.
Yeah, for you guys that play in the trenches, you feel like you guys are overlooked because quarterback gets all the accolades, the receivers and running backs, these guys, they get all the camera time, they get all the praise, but you guys feel like there needs to be a spotlight on the trenches, the players in the trenches, because they're kind of what makes the team go.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
What he said. What kind of advice do you guys, or that helps you guys become better linemen? What were some of those things that you guys did as you guys progressed in the game? What did you guys use that kind of helped you guys get to where you are right now and just become better linemen throughout the years?
For me, switching to from like linebacker to D line and playing D end in college, like film and just like watching and just like hand fighting and playing around and just like trying it out and experimenting. That was my biggest friend. And like I'm a competitor, so like going up against guys and trying to just beat them at like one drill, like one thing at a time, that's just like helped me get better. And like that's what I would say is the one thing is just like experiment and then just do what you can.
I would say what we did a lot in high school is we went to Manning a lot, and just being on the field with your cleats, just going through your like get-offs and hand fights, and just like trying to imitate the stuff you see in college, or like even if I seen Dave do something at practice and he beat his guy, then I would try to do it, or like so just like building off of each other and just hitting the field and like actually putting like the stuff.
Yeah. What do you guys see from the younger linemen? What is like some little mistakes or basic mistakes that you make that might be very common for linemen starting off to make? What are some of the ones that you guys seen, or some that you guys were doing when you first started?
Yeah, a lot of mistakes I see now is just not having a plan, just going straight up, like diving their like helmet into the other guy's chest, like trying to go speed, or they think just because they're bigger and faster than the guys now that like as soon as you play like a actually good tackle or a good guard, like that speed and power goes out the window, and then you need like technique. And I think a lot of high school linemen now, they're relying on the speed and power too much and not enough of the technique. And I made the same mistake. You know, I felt like I was bigger than a lot of centers, and then when I got to college, you know, it's just newsflash, like you can't beat every center with power and speed.
Yeah, I mean, agreeing to that. I think patience, like adding to that, but I think also just going 100% every play, like every like step you get, because at least for me, like in high school, like I'd go 100% a couple plays or a third down, like then. But the entire game, like you gotta be able to work your craft and then build that and going. So I feel like starting that young is definitely something that I wish I would have done better.
Yeah, and now for this camp, this is all in, but are players outside of Lynn invited as well? You guys, is it an all welcome thing, or do you guys just to focus on the players we got here in Lynn at this time?
Of course, all players in Lynn are, but yeah, we want.
No, I meant like outside cities. That's my bad.
Outside city, yeah, Salem, St. John's Prep, all of those schools.
And how they gonna be? How can they register? Is there a registration, or is it one of those you show up with your equipment, or show up with your
Honestly,
cleats?
show up with your cleats, water bottle. I'd rather they sign up through the link so we just know how much people are coming. But honestly, show up at Manning, 12:15.
12:15 until when?
12:15 to 3.
Till 3, and then will there be any surprises, like any special guests, or those things you kind of holding off?
No, I'm still you're still putting in the details now. There'll definitely be competitions. I want to do like a prize for like maybe like one-on-ones, like the best lineman who wins or like the best offensive. So yeah, we're still like hammering out the details.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And who's also involved in helping you guys with this? Who's been instrumental in just helping you guys put this together?
My coach, Coach Rabbit, definitely helped me out. Kenneth Green, yeah, he helped me out. Marcus Taylor, he's a DB coach for the Lynn Tech. Right? Yep, DB coach for Tech, which is funny because you know you don't. But no, Marcus, we go back for a really long time, and I called him. He was the first person I called. I was like, yo, I know you're a coach now, and I played against him, and I was just like, hey, what can I do? And he helped me out a lot.
Yeah, was it easier or was it harder than you thought to put something like this together?
No, it was easier. Yeah, for sure. Just made a couple calls. Honestly, I feel like just like the connections that you make and just like how you present yourself in like high school as a player, you're not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, can you kind of like give like a little overview of like kind of like how the beginning phase of like when they get there, what's gonna happen, and then you don't have to give all the details of what's gonna happen when they get there. But
yeah. So
like, what to expect? Actually.
For sure. Yeah. On the link, there was a question was what do they actually want to work on, so we're not just doing stuff like they hate. So a lot of guys said they wanted to work on footwork and like technique and just getting out of the stance. So I feel like we're gonna have a bunch of guys from my peers, the guys that I played in college, guys that I played in high school come back, guys from Glasgow that I played with, guys from English come and also help out, a couple D-line coaches. So we're going to have basically like stations, and each station could break down a drill or give them something to take to their fall camp.
All right, definitely. And lastly, before we get out of here, how's college been for you guys now that you guys are going to be juniors? What's kind of the differences from when you first got on campus until to this point of you guys' college careers?
And it's been a fun experience to me, honestly. Coaches definitely loved me from the jump, but now it's just like buying in myself and having like trust for my team, and also having like the younger kids look up to me now as a upperclassman is definitely cool. And the seniors really like trust me to do well, and I played a lot last year, hoping to play a lot this year as well. Just keeping a lot of guys in the defense, so like the chemistry is definitely there, so it should be really fun.
Is Middlebury in Connecticut?
No, it's in Vermont.
It's in Vermont.
Trinity's in
Hartford. I don't know why I thought Middlebury was in Connecticut.
I would say you definitely can't just walk on the field anymore. You definitely have to prepare and make sure every single practice that like you're actually locked in. You know what you're trying to do on the field, and you know what your coach is trying to do. Like build that trust.
Yeah, definitely. Well, For those that want to know, what is there a website? Is there?
Yeah, there's a
for it?
link. Yep.
What is that? So I can plug that in as we talk about it.
I think just link in bio, link in the comments, link in the caption. I can't really say. It's like a Google form.
Plug your social medias. Plug your social medias.
media.
They can find it on your social media too.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Plug your social media. That's your camera right there.
Instagram is Dave Filias _.
Your Twitter is an interesting handle.
Oh no, his Twitter's interesting handle.
I just say my Instagram is Brizzy _Banks1.
Make sure you
It's a
follow.
long story.
Yeah. Make sure you follow them. July 22nd, right?
July 22nd.
July 22nd, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Manning Field. Get your kids out there. Get your linemen out there.
Yep.
They
Let's
need
get
it.
to work.
That's games are won in the trenches. Athletes corner, we're out of here. How did you get that?
You know Brizzy Banks?
No,
No,
I mean, not Brizzy, Busy Banks.
I know Busy Banks.
Busy Banks, yeah.
Oh.
He's like one of my favorite rappers.
like